Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video after a long while. I think more than 1 week has passed since the last video. I'm sorry, but yeah, I was very busy with my job and with some other stuff, so I couldn't really do anything, I'm afraid. What I can do instead is giving you guys a quick overview of the latest games that we played. I have not forgotten to set any lineups, so you're going to see what was supposed to be in theory, but we'll see that we've had some very bad surprises across the board. So let's first start with the first game you've been missing against AC Ottaviano. And these guys, well, are basically at the bottom of the league, or nearly at the bottom. But as you can see here, we lost 0-2. And despite the one of the opponents being disqualified at the 74th minute. So I don't really know whether that was bad luck or something strange, something very strange, because I can't really figure out what happened there. As you can see, we nailed the tactics, or at least as far as I can tell, because yes, we lost 2-0, but we had 56% ball possession against 44 ball possession for the opponents, 14 shots for us, 4 shots overall for the opponents, 9 shots on target for us and 0 goals, 3 shots on target for the opponents and 2 goals. This suggests that the goalkeeper was not attentive. Well, he was probably, I don't know, taking a shower inside the lockers, but I don't know. He was probably eating some pizza at some restaurant instead of playing the game. And then set pieces for us, 3 set pieces for the opponents, and but in the end we lost 2-0 despite basically dominating all of the stats, literally dominating. But this is what. So let's close this one, disappointment. Let's go to the next one. We played against AC Ormea, and as you can see here, we lost 3-0. So following game, we were playing against a good team, a way better team, I'd rather say. I can't really explain why they're not amongst the top 4 or 5 as we are, because these guys have a very good team. Well, they probably are. I can't really remember, but I don't think so. We'll have a look at it in a minute. So, but again, the tactics looked good, because we lost 3-0, but 51% ball possession for us against 49% for the opponents, of course. 11 shots for us, 8 shots for the opponents overall, 5 shots on target per side, but the opponents were able to score 3 times out of 5. Well, we were not able to score at all. 5 set pieces for us against 3 set pieces for the opponents, and again, one more indication that the goalkeeper might be the problem. Let's see again. Against Roma Capitale, this was a cup match, so not particularly important for the league, but it would have been important, in my opinion, to win in order to obtain a few more experience points, thanks to more cup matches played. But yeah, unfortunately, we were not able to manage, and in the end, we lost 3-1. But again, 57% ball possession for us, 43% ball possession for the opponents, 11 shots for us, 8 shots for the opponents, 4 shots on target for us, and 7 for the opponents. So they were extremely accurate, probably down to a couple of very good strikers. Yes, they had massively good strikers there. Yeah, they were very good. So that's what happened basically, because of those strikers and a very compact defense. We just lost. And 5 set pieces for us and 4 set pieces for the opponents. So again, stat wise, we were better. At least we are relatively sure that the tactics were nailed. We have to improve skills wise or experience wise. Then we'll have a look at it for the next game. Let's have a look at this against Team CSC. These guys sit very close to the bottom of the league. We definitely had to win. Again, well, you can already tell that we got a massive amount of yellow cards. This was something very, very disappointing, and in the end, the score was 1-1. What I don't really get is this ball possession: 51% ball possession for them, 49% ball possession for us. Well, basically, the only very good bit of this team was the midfield. The rest was, well, if compared to our team, they had very low qualities. They had very low skills. So, yeah, that's why they had 51% ball possession. And then 6 shots for them, 14 for us, so more than double. 5 shots on target for them, 8 shots on target for us. We were just inaccurate there, in my opinion. And then 4 set pieces for them, 6 set pieces for us. So basically, stat-wise, we were ahead again once more, and we were not able to, to take it home. One more game, very quickly, against their 1907. These guys had a very funny lineup, and in the end we were luckily able to manage to win. 51% ball possession for us, 49% ball possession for the opponents, 13 shots for us, 5 shots for the opponents, 10 shots on target for us, 2 shots on target for the opponents, 2 set pieces for us, 3 set pieces for them, and 1 yellow card only for once. That was very pleasant. That was very satisfying, at least. Final score 3-1 for us. So let's go through to the next one, the final one. This one was played yesterday evening, so on Sunday evening, against D10S. They were lacking, I think, at least one of their best central defenders. So that was very lucky for us, because these guys have always been our nightmare, my personal nightmare. I think I'm not even sure if we have ever won against them, despite being stronger nearly every time. At the beginning, they probably used to be stronger, but now we've come up with a way stronger team, and we already were a couple seasons ago, I think. Despite that, they've been winning basically all of the games against us, or I think best case scenario we've got a draw. Not 100% sure, but I have this kind of memory quite clear in my mind, and I'm not drunk, I swear. So D10S against D10S, we were able to manage and to win finally, and ball possession was the same. Can't really explain that, because the opponents had a relatively thin midfield, as you can see here. Good skills, definitely. Not impressively high experience. Despite that, they were able to manage a 50% ball possession, and then 11 shots for them, 17 shots for us, 6 shots on target for them, 10 shots on target for us, and then 2 set pieces for them, 3 set pieces for us, and 5 bookings for them, 2 bookings for us, which is, we have to make up the disaster we made a couple games ago, 2 or 3 games ago. So what happens here? We are now 5th, in the 5th position, 38 points. We are, in my opinion, 12 points away from the absolute safety. We are still very close to the 11th position, which is funny. We have a way stronger team than it used to be, but we're still just 7 points away from the 11th position at 21 games into the season, and we still can't manage to pull away in a real way. and we are 7 points away from the top two, from the top as well. Sorry. So yeah, it's gonna be a long walk. We'll have to still go a long way till we can be happy. To be honest, I'm not quite sure what we should be doing. We should probably be giving it a last push by hiring a couple players, or probably just one. Not quite sure. But we might see some news in the next few games. I'm not going to tell you what. But yeah, I'll still have to decide whether we want to give it a final push and try and get to the first position or not. Of course, we don't have that much time because we're 13 games to go. So we really have to understand what we want to be as adults. So guys, thanks a lot again for watching, and for now I think that was everything. Let's see what happens on Wednesday. Thanks a lot again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.